Good day, Alabama. We are back here in Homewood at Dr. Joel Williford's chiropractic office, and we've been talking about treatments for neuropathy, and we're joined now by Dr. Joel Williford again. And Dr. Williford, I was just asking you right before we came on, I was like, most people are saying, okay, neuropathy is just in the hands and feet, but you said it can go even further than just the hands and feet.
It can go past the knees all the way to the hip area.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes you can have peripheral neuropathy where it's actually attached to inside organs.
Really?
And so, yeah, we have to figure out what your drivers are to determine if you have peripheral neuropathy or in the feet and the hands.
So, and I guess the only way to tell that is to come and just kind of get hooked up to see what stimulation it is, right?
Well, what we usually do get a history on the person, and then we may have to send you out for some blood work or some stool samples, and then we see exactly what's driving your neuropathy, because neuropathy is caused by many different stressors.
Right.
And diabetes just happens to be the most popular one.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go over here. I'm going to talk to Gary Burley here. Now, Gary, former NFL player. Now, I would say that it's probably from all those years, but there's a number of things that happened with you later on in life, I guess.
Yeah, Jay, in 2014, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I went through a year of chemo, and it didn't get any better, it didn't get any worse, so they gave me a bone marrow transplant. But after the bone marrow transplant, I started noticing that I was getting this numbness in my feet that I couldn't explain.
Right.
And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I tried some of everything. And in 2022, my wife looks at me, she says, well, why don't you go try Dr. Williford? He's got this program that I read about. I'm going like, yeah, right. You know,
After trying everything.
after all these doctors are telling me there's nothing they can do. So I go over here for my first treatment, and I started feeling the sensitivity in my feet again. And then after the 5th treatment, I was dancing at my wife's inauguration.
Oh, wow.
And I tell you, I wanted to tell everybody. I told you, I told all my friends with diabetes, get over here and try the treatment because it works.
Right. Well, thank you. And, of course, he's kind of getting hooked up right there right now. But Gary said he felt a little bit afterwards. But Jesse Smith, you said it took you about 15 treatments before you felt something, right?
Yes, right around that many.
Okay.
And, you know, it was just amazing how it worked. And, you know, not only that, you know, he was talking about the diabetes.
Right.
I mean, I was a diabetic for February 10, 2000.
Right.
And he told me that we can cure diabetes. You know, my eyes kind of bugged, you know, because I had it so long. And then after we did like the 21-day cleanse and the medication, the kit that he gave me, I mean, my A1C was like 11.9. When I started coming over here, it went down to 5.7.
Well, hey, that's great stuff right there. And, of course, if you guys want to know more about this, you can call 205-909-7373, 909-7373, Williford Chiropractic and Wellness.com. We got more coming up as Good Day continues. Stick around.